Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. York Chats with the Stash. Joining me now is the fantastic, the amazing Cheree Folts.
Aw, thanks for that introduction.
Of course. I mean, well-deserved, well-earned with all the stuff that you have going on and the stuff that you do throughout the year. We were talking a little bit before we started recording about how, in your guys' mind, while you do have things going on, it's summertime for you guys
It
right
is
now.
like snowing outside, and we are thinking about who's going to be our lifeguards. And when the first baseball and softball games going on, the other day I looked to see what day Memorial Day is because of what day of the month of May, because that's when the pool opens. We are like summer mode. It hasn't snowed at all, so why not think about summer when it's negative 27 on last Monday when I was laying in bed?
I mean, now it's 50 degrees warmer than it was earlier this week, so
get your swimsuits out, people.
Yeah, exactly.
Head to the pool. Get the suntan, frostbite,
100%.
suntan, same thing.
Yeah, basically. You know, your skin's changing colors. It's fine.
Oh, that's funny.
But so lots going on with you guys at Parks and Rec. What are some of the big things to highlight first?
Since it is kind of cold, and my department is probably the only one really thinking about summer. Maybe the teachers are thinking about summer already.
My
wife, snow day.
Was absolutely. My wife is like, okay, it's so cold, but there has not been any snow. Yeah. Please, oh my gosh, let it snow. Or is it summer yet? My wife also it gets off early this year because she's pregnant. So she's like, there's a double whammy here of like, please let the pregnancy. I'm ready to be done.
I love it. Early summer,
exactly.
Yeah. So since it is so cold outside, let's talk about some things that we have going on inside.
Fantastic.
Because it's cold out. So the auditorium is super busy this time of year. So we just want to talk about refreshers that the auditorium is available to the public, and it's included in your community center membership, which is still on sale till the end of January. So come to the community center and get your community center membership. They're 20% off until January 31st.
There you go. Fantastic.
So please come in and get that, because the auditorium is included with your community center membership, which means that we have auditorium open rec hours. So evenings from 5 to 8, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. On Wednesdays, it's till 9 p.m. And then Saturdays from 10 to 3, Sundays 1 to 5. You can go into auditorium and you can use the gym for pickleball, basketball, volleyball, run your kids around, bring a soccer ball, like make them do lines, whatever. And in the basement of the auditorium, we have batting cages. So we are actually
I had no idea about that.
Yeah, so there's 2 batting cages, pitching machines, soft toss. And the cool thing that I'm really going to blow your mind is the one side is the batting cage, and their side actually has inserts that our netting is smaller, so you can go hit golf balls down there.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Everyone hold on one second. I didn't know that was just chilling in the basement of the auditorium. Really?
Yep.
And so with your membership to the community center, you get all that and then some.
Absolutely.
Holy cow.
And if you don't want to be a community center member, which is very unfortunate if you don't want to be, you can just go to the auditorium and pay rates, which is $5 for adult, $3 for a kid, to use it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So definitely get out of the cold and come to the community center or the auditorium and utilize our indoor warm spaces while you still be active. But the kicker is, all of that stuff is completely dependent on our auditorium event schedule. So let me tell you what's going on.
I was going to say, there seems to be a really big event coming up here very shortly.
One of our biggest events of the year is the CRC basketball tournament, of course. So all of the area smaller town schools are going to be funneling into the auditorium starting on Saturday, the 25th, and it'll go for a week. So the 25th through the 31st is a CRC basketball tournament. The auditorium will glow orange very soon for the basketball tournament. So that is coming up. We also have a huge gymnastics meet in February. It brings in over 1,000 gymnasts to town.
Whoa!
Our second year hosting that. So that will be February 15th and 16th. The school does their annual science expo in the end of February. And then the first ever Creative Arts District Mardi Gras is March 1st.
Yes, I was talking to Jennifer
Shepard.
Yes, about that the other day, and she's so excited to have this thing happen, because she was telling me she went to one in Grand Island, Hastings, something like that. And she was like, we could we could do this. We could do something like this. And she had an absolute blast. And her talking about it sounds so much fun. Sounds like it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be super cool as well. So registrations can be found on the Park and Rec website, yorkparksandrec.com. $30 a ticket, I believe. It's either 30 or 35. Don't quote me off the top of my head. But it's March 1st. You must be 21. And authentic Cajun food, which I was lucky enough to just have some of Anthony and Jennifer Shepard's authentic Cajun food this summer, and it was amazing.
Nice.
So they kind of have set the stage pretty high in the regards of what I'm expecting for this event. And then we have a craft show the end of March too. So those are our big time events that we have at the auditorium. But funneled in there are a lot of little things that you can do at the auditorium. So we have birthday parties. People rent out the auditorium for birthday parties.
Really?
So one of my son's first grade friends is actually having a basketball party, and they're just going to rent out the auditorium, and the kids can, burn off energy, which is what we want.
Yes, 100%, especially if you're funneling some birthday cake, ice cream. Yeah.
Pop, all the sugar.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get that energy burned off.
For sure. So then we have the Youth Volleyball League that is starting on Saturdays. We have Cornhole League on Mondays. Like I said, we already have some batting cage practices scheduled. And then, of course, the Children's Museum is located in the auditorium.
Yeah.
So that's open Tuesdays and Saturday mornings from 9 to noon, and that's a $1 admission. So when you're too wound up inside, make sure that you
go and stir crazy. Yeah. Absolutely.
Go hit up the auditorium or the community center for, your wintertime blues.
Yeah, 100%. And remind me, the community center, didn't they just get a new weight
room?
Yeah.
Come check it out. It is awesome. I think it's like 3 weeks new now.
Nice.
So
not enough time for people to break it just yet.
It's like brand new. Actually, I think we're still waiting on a couple things to 100% finalize it.
Nice.
It is awesome. It's definitely the amount of compliments we have received since the install is fantastic, and it is in awe compared to what we used to have. It is wow.
That's
Come
awesome.
check it out.
Very
Especially
excited.
if it's half price or 20% off.
20% off.
20%
Yeah,
off.
absolutely.
Check it out.
What are you doing? What are you not
What's
doing?
your excuse? I mean,
exactly.
most of the time, those New Year's resolutions are probably already over. So start again.
That's right. And then February 1st, well, January 29th.
There you go. 31st, yeah.
Yeah, January 31st, perfect day to keep on keeping on with renewing. To redo.
I love it. Start all over because half of us have already, given up on that, but
exactly.
New day, new resolution.
It's always, every single day could be a new day.
Yeah.
But,
that's fun.
That's awesome. So lots of events coming up at the auditorium, tons of stuff to do to get out of the house, especially with it being so cold and making sure that you stay warm in the process. So anything else to chat about? Just
a couple other things. We're always seeking employment. And as I was talking about, it's summertime. So we have every summer about 100 part-time employees. So now we are seeking our favorite part-time employees. So you have to be at least 14 years old to be in the concession stand or youth program. So we are hiring concession stand workers, event managers. We're hiring lifeguards. There's a possibility that we could be hiring 1 or 2 youth program supervisors. So any Park and Rec summer position is now available, and we are eager to build our team for the summer of 2025, and that application, everything is on our website again, which is yorkparksandrec.com. Stop by the community center, talk to us. We would gladly like to fit you in on our team.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Great jobs for teenagers that you're tired of being asked money from.
Yes. Yes, for sure. And we're super flexible. I think that's one of the key things is we're open till 9 p.m. So if you are in a sport or you have one act or, babysit your siblings until your parents come off from work and you're available in the later evenings, hey, we still have hours, especially in the summer. We are open every hour, I swear, in the summer. Whether you're at a ball field and the field lights turn on, hey, we're still there.
That's right.
Maintenance, complex maintenance, so marking ball fields, jogging ball fields, mowing.
Oh, I can only imagine the mowing jobs that you guys have to do.
Yeah, any of that stuff. So, yeah, definitely look us up for your summertime job.
Fantastic. And the website is?
yorkparksandrec.com.
Fantastic. Cheree, thanks so much for stopping by, and can't wait for the next time.
Yeah, probably a couple weeks. We'll come back.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Thank you.